Good morning, church family. I'm looking forward to gathering with you again this coming Sunday as we continue our study in the book of Romans, worship together, and just enjoy being together. So our series in the book of Romans has been really good for me to understand more fully the gospel and how it should impact my life. In many of our staff meetings, we read a little section out of a book that I recommended to you called The Gospel Primer. And just a couple days ago, we read this. It says, "Indeed, I love my fellow Christians not simply because of the gospel, but I love them best when I'm loving them with the gospel. And I do this not merely by speaking gospel words to them, but also by living before them and generously relating to them in a gospel manner." We spent some time talking as a staff about what it really would mean and look like if we related to everybody, particularly those in our church family, in a gospel manner. What would that mean? So I've been mulling that over. I think it would mean that we would be the initiators for relationship. We would pursue relationship with others for their good. I think it would mean that when relationships are difficult, we would be forbearing and we would be forgiving in pursuit of that relationship. I think it would also mean that we would pursue and speak the truth to one another, because the gospel is indeed the gospel of truth. I think it would mean that we persevere in relationship, because the gospel, as it saturates our lives, we understand it is persevering with us, even as Jesus perseveres with us. I'm looking forward to, as we continue in this series, to see the gospel impact us in such a deep way that it changes even how we relate as brothers and sisters in the Lord, how we relate to our spouse and our children and our grandchildren. As you know, we live in a world that is so divided and so polarized. And yet, within the church, if we're a gospel-saturated church, if we are gospel-saturated people, it should be different. We should be able to be in good, edifying, healthy relationships. So I'm looking forward to that happening more and more in my life, in my relationship with my wife, Kim, and my children and grandchildren, those that I work closely with here, staff, elders, and then all of you in my church family that I love, but I need to love better because the gospel is working in me. So I'm looking forward to how the Word of God is going to continue to transform us and encourage us. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope we'll see you on Sunday. If you are still watching at home through the live stream, I'm glad that has been a blessing to you. But we just want to invite you to join us. You need relationships. The gospel is all about relationship with God and with others. So God bless you. I hope you have a great rest of the day.